Hello and welcome. All right, let's talk about something that is a total game changer for working with AI. It's a skill called metacognition, which is really just a fancy way of saying thinking about your thinking. This is all about getting out of a passive mode and really starting to collaborate. So yeah, let's dive in.
And just a quick heads up, this is part 8 of a 10-part tutorial from Virtualization Options LLC. It's all about the mental disciplines you need to really get good with generative AI.
So let me just ask you a question and be honest. When you use a tool like ChatGPT, are you really present and engaged, or are you kind of just going through the motions? On autopilot. It is such an easy trap to fall into.
I mean, we all do it, right? We type in a prompt, we get a response, and we just copy and paste it. We get into this rhythm, this unconscious habit where we just take what the AI gives us without really stopping to think about how we got that answer, or if there was maybe a better way to ask.
And this is exactly where our main topic for today comes into play. To break out of that autopilot mode, we have to practice something called metacognition. I know, it sounds a little academic, but it's really simple. It just means thinking about your thinking. So here's the deal. Metacognition is basically the act of hitting the pause button. Instead of just doing the task, you kind of become an observer of yourself doing the task. You start asking, why did I word my prompt that way? Or what made me accept that first answer so quickly?
Think about it like a musician. A great musician doesn't just play songs. They practice scales, right? They listen to their own timing. They analyze their technique. That is deliberate practice. Well, metacognition is how you bring that exact same intentional, deliberate practice to the way you work with AI.
And I've got to tell you, this isn't just some minor tweak to your workflow. It is a genuine superpower. Developing this skill can fundamentally change your entire relationship with these tools. Let's take a look at how.
This really breaks it down nicely, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the autopilot user. They're stuck in a rut, they accept answers without really questioning them, and they can be subtly influenced by the AI suggestions without even knowing it. But then you have the deliberate collaborator. They are actively analyzing their own process, and they are constantly looking for ways to get better.
Staying on autopilot isn't just inefficient, it can be genuinely risky. You risk turning the AI into an echo chamber that just reinforces what you already think. That's called confirmation bias. Or you might fall for automation bias, which is where you just blindly trust that the computer is right, even when it's not. You just miss so many chances to learn and can get led astray without even realizing it.
And here's why it's so incredibly powerful. Metacognition is what's known as a meta skill. All that means is that it doesn't just help you in one little area. It actually improves all your other skills. By thinking about your thinking, you can't help but become a more critical thinker, a better communicator, and just a more solid decision maker when you're working with AI.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do it? I mean, how do you build this metacognitive muscle? Well, the source material gives us a really clear 4-step strategy to turn this big idea into a real habit.
Okay, here are the 4 steps. First, keep a simple journal. Just note what worked, what didn't. Second, get in the habit of asking yourself questions after a session with AI. Third, look for patterns. Do you always get stuck on a certain type of task? And finally, and this is the key, use all that information to consciously change your strategy for next time.
This question right here, this is the absolute heart of the matter. It forces you to think about the subtle ways an AI's tone or phrasing or suggestions might be shaping your own conclusions. It's an incredibly powerful tool for making sure you stay in the driver's seat.
So when you start putting all these pieces together, the journaling, the self-questioning, the analysis, you're not just doing random exercises anymore. You're creating a powerful system for yourself. You're building a feedback loop. This visual shows it perfectly. It's a continuous cycle. You observe how you're working with the AI, you identify patterns in those interactions, you adjust your strategy based on what you find, and then you do it all over again. It's this recursive loop of constant improvement.
And you want to know the best part? The effects compound over time. The small insights you get today will make you just a little bit better tomorrow. But over weeks and months, those tiny improvements add up to a massive leap in your skill, and you'll find yourself in a much more sophisticated and effective partnership with AI.
So I'll just leave you with this one final thought. Your AI is one of the most powerful tools ever created. The real question is, are you just using it? Are you truly thinking about how you use it? Because the answer to that question will define your success in this new era. Thanks for watching.